So yes, Peter, there are more episodes of Just Some Guy Talking. So this episode is about just some guy talking about the trains, traveling on the bus, and it's a daily thing. I have to do this every day of my life. I have to get on some form of transportation, public transportation, where I have to share space with people I don't know, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but always provides for some amusement. And the most interesting phenomenon is no matter how many spaces there are available in a train or a bus, people seem to gravitate toward sitting next to me, and I don't understand this. And I wrote about this on Facebook one day, but this guy decides out of all of the seats, there's like 20 seats open, he has to sit next to me. And he didn't speak English that well, so he's like pointing and he goes, "There." So I looked at him and I said, out of all the seats in this train car, why do you need to sit next to me? So of course he pretended he didn't understand what I was saying. So then we're sitting there, and I said, "Hey, listen, next time, don't point at me. The word in English, or the words in English are, excuse me." He's like, "I didn't point at you." Okay, fine. And that day was kind of crazy because after that happened, I saw this really pretty girl sitting on the side. She was like a couple rows up. She gets up and runs away, and I realized later, I think I know why, because after she left, there was the hugest smell of human gas. Incredible. I was on the train the other day, and someone apparently I guess decided to take their morning crap on the train, and it was phenomenally horrendous. Like, I can't even explain it. I think the fact that this world has become so close with things like communication, how somebody can watch this video across the world and know what I'm talking about, has reduced like boundaries. But I find that is worse in public transportation. People do the craziest things. Like, I was on the train the other day, and this guy starts talking. He's on the phone, and he says, "Hey, you know what? I was looking at such and such as," I guess this was his ex-girlfriend's Facebook page, and she updated her status to say that she's pregnant. And I'm going back, I'm doing the math and figuring it out, and I'm figuring, I don't know, maybe it might be my child. These are conversations you probably should not have in public, let alone on a train, let alone getting off at the stop where, from the crux of the conversation I could tell, is your hometown, which means arguably there's probably people that know you, or possibly the girl that you've possibly impregnated. Not really a good time to have intimate cell phone conversations. But yeah, I think it's an interesting phenomenon, but personal conversations keep to yourself. Body odor, odoriferous activities, and emissions from the body, leave them at home or somewhere else that's not so closed in. And please, 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 there are other seats available. Go take them. There's nothing amazing about sitting next to me. It's just some guy talking about the trains and public transportation.